All right, hey everybody, John here with Empowered Strength. I'm here with Kelly. We're gonna go through some exercises you can do. We're gonna take you through how to shoulder a stone, or we have a sandbag here, for example, and a great tool. They're all a little bit unique in their own way, so we're gonna talk about more how to do this with the sandbag. Nice, easy tool, versatile for so many reasons. So we're gonna have Kelly approach the bag, and we're gonna get over the bag, we're gonna lap it, and we're gonna talk about how to bring that up into the shoulder position here safely and effectively. So same rules apply with any of our picks and everything else. So we want to get that implement really high on her chest here. She's going to stand upright with it, sit down really low. Basically, the lower she's able to sit, the higher the implement's going to sit in her lap. So let's show this with poorly done. Let's turn to the side for a second. Yeah. So if she does this poorly, there it sinks down really low. So when she tries to stand up with it, let's have you stand up for a second. It sits really low, so she's got to bring that all the way up from here to here. And then if she's going slow, it takes away all the momentum. How her hands are going to matter a little bit too. Each person can play with this. It gets pretty obvious. Go ahead and take a break for a second. That it's going to be unique somewhat for each person, but here's some good general rules that are going to get you a lot farther with this too. So let's go ahead and lap it again and do this correctly and bring it all the way up into the shoulder in one nice clean motion there too. So she laps it there and gets more upright with it and then pops it up to that shoulder. Yep. So see how this, so you can take one arm off if she really wants to show that she owns the position. She can bring it down again to her lap if she'd like and go up to the other side if she's going to do this for more higher rep, more explosive type of stuff. She could even bring it over the shoulder. You see that more of a CrossFit type of thing. They'll dump it right over the shoulder, pick it up again, throw it over the shoulder again. That's an option as well. But if we're trying to go heavier, just like we would do with like an Olympic lift or something, we're gonna probably do single reps from the floor, or we're gonna come down into that and not do too many reps, just like in our more strength-oriented kind of stuff too. We're gonna go fairly heavy and find that nice place to be. So let's go through this one more time so you guys can see this. Bringing this up, and she's going to take her hands from here or here. We don't want the hands too far over the top in this case here, because it's going to be harder to transfer to that shoulder. This is what we would do if we're going to be dynamic and just doing Atlas stones or natural stones up to like chest, or loading it onto a plinth or over a bar, up onto a platform, that kind of stuff like you see in strongman competitions. So we're getting to the shoulder, so it's a little bit different. It's kind of a hybrid between everything. So want to get good positions, get her upright into that squat position, pretty vertical. Good. Pop that bag up. See how she just transfers from here to here? Let's show a little bit more dynamic position too. So what she can do is a little bit of this rock. She'll get here and kind of rock into this and then scoop and explode up. You can do that with a lighter implement. Some people can do that really well in real heavy implements. I don't find that as effective. I would rather own my positions and really hug that thing in tight, really get that bear hug squeeze. Focus on that, make sure everything's safe and my core is involved, and I'm able to squeeze that in hard before I start. So that's a nice tip too. If we don't squeeze that in, it'll kind of leak all that tension up and you have to gather that thing up again. So it's wanting to fall down while your body's going up. So that's not a good equation. We want to have that thing going up with you nice and tight, just like we would be with a front squat, Olympic lift, anything like that. We want to be in one nice kinetic chain where everything's moving up together and we can gather everything at the top. She could hold that position and really show that she owns it, get some different kind of reaction from her core and things like that, bring that up to the shoulder and then carry it from there. So lots of good options that she could do with that. So there you have it. There is how to shoulder a sandbag in this case, or it could be a stone, or an Atlas stone is very similar to that as well.